What's good, everybody? The lighting is not good. We're a little dark. So, therefore, this is the number one seed on the line. Um, this guy plays pretty good, and usually we may fall short. So,
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
the last time we played them, we were able to get the turnovers on the special teams. So, but he was playing pretty good before that wave had hit. So, I think this might be his Super Bowl match for him. We got to play well.
Okay, ready?
They begin the drive with
Come on, man. I hate that. Come on, man. Don't start that. Don't start that, man.
Right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll get to him.
Well, like we're trying to pound down our throat.
47. Well, this defense for the Chargers
made me angry.
Strong last week, CD, and that
Everybody don't want me to just.
No matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
We just want to run down our throat, ladies and gentlemen.
Last game, this team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He's doing well.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up.
So we got to get him to throw the ball.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down.
He is not going to make this game easy for me, huh?
It's a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense.
I expect it to be hard.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play action.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles.
Yeah, he's killing right now.
Pass game, just steadily
gotta wake up.
And now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
I'm getting killed.
Will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. That would give up the middle to Williams.
Made the tackle, man.
Right through it.
Williams on some steroids today, huh?
Inside the 10 to the 7. 67 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Looking for a seam, but
finding none.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on
I don't like running this cover too because they give him yardage.
Again, it's Williams.
Good job, Murph.
The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a
Do
difficult
I think
one
he's
to prepare
going
for.
to
One
run or
of the best
pass?
in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did
I
a
hope
nice
he throw the
job there
ball.
stopping him for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now back to throw. He's gonna get
Good job, defense. Way to bend on break, man.
Lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So on fourth down,
Watch out for the fake.
McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. The kick by McManus is good.
That's a win for us, man. How he was driving down our throat.
The scoreboard, it's 3-zip. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff and field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Hold on to the ball.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
All right, let's play smart. Let Eckler do his thing.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cover 4, maybe.
In motion right comes Allen. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
Got to play smart. Let's just get out of here with a W. Don't care how we get it. We want that number 1 seed.
And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Second and 5 now. Herbert. He's got a man. Complete.
Good job, Keenan Allen. Let me get that for me.
Touchdown, Allen.
Hit him with a dance, baby. What you got for me? Hey.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle.
All right.
That makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this
Defense, I
away.
need you to step up, man. At least the 42.
Taken from about the 12. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
He's been killing me. Right, let's go with nah, we're gonna stay with our regular.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager.
Come on, man. They bucking me, man.
Number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager.
You can have
There's a few
100
things at your
yards,
disposal
man.
that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency. Maybe you can make some trades. But also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play?
They ain't letting me do nothing, man.
That way, you start to supplement as well as replace
Making me angry.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
3 yards on that last
y'all, man?
carry.
Come
Here's
on.
2nd and 7. He'll look to throw.
Thank you, Jackson.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Gotta go to the crib, man.
By J.C. Jackson.
Come on, baby.
Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
Daddy's doing something right now, GG.
Growing still to do.
No, don't do that. I'll do that later, okay?
Tight end. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll look to run with Spiller. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Oh, man. Don't want to settle for a field goal right here, but hey. We will if we have to.
7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Eckler will score.
Good job, baby.
Chargers.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
We'll take that. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Like always, man. Hit that like button. We just trying to survive week 18. Get out of here.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing.
He's killing me on the run game right now.
I think that's a good way to
8
look
yards
at
of
it and
carry.
a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, still in the first half.
He ran over Darren James. There went James.
So far as his terrific season continues here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run it again with Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right
12
at
carries,
the
106 yards.
That
clock is
for
moving.
10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Up the middle, it's Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
We're going to keep doing it. Let him keep going.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
4 completions, 10 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
about time, fellas.
Offense.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first.
Now you got to do what I want you to do.
There. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Thank you.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Charger drive.
Cover 6 or cover 3.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Going deep here for Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The try here for the extra point.
Good job, baby.
And it's 21-3. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
All right, let's stop this run game. You know he ain't throwing the ball.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
Dang, he got to the outside.
Call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And getting
Williams
this
been
just
killing
shy of
today.
midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Williams killing today.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Straight
but a
killing.
nice little gain. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
When you're dead last in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they run with Edmonds. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
That's where you gotta go.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete.
Hey, let him catch that. Come on, man.
To the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do...
Oh, why you ain't playing your man?
Is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 20-yard touchdown. And
Supposed to be man coverage, and you ain't even playing the man that's in front of you.
Of the first half.
Oh, that's so disheartening.
And it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's just play smart.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 81 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds.
Let's keep it going. Singles, doubles, triples, dingers. Might be small, but I still hit dingers.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You can have 700 yards rushing.
Ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just
Thank you, Khalil Mack.
Nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's see.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like.
We gotta cover 0.
From the 24, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I know I'm trying.
36 now, 1st and 10.
I know. Okay, I'm trying to.
On the option, here's Eckler. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. He'll get it inside the 20. Stiff-armed him.
Come on, baby.
Finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for LA. 42 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Herbert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after down the
Let's
middle.
continue to
And they
play
open
smart,
the
ladies
lead
and
up down
gentlemen.
to 25. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back.
They got to talk to in the halftime.
And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
They got to talk to. They said, look here, this man had that second half performance just like he did in the first. Y'all might as well pack y'all bags.
It officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Thank you, Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
We'll go with the safety. I like the safety matchup. Just hard-headed. Hard-headed like that.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Touchdown. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12.
Good job.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score...
Good job, defense.
This one's pretty much all but over.
Y'all finally waking up, huh?
People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because
slow down now. He earned that 5 yards.
And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. They run, it's Williams.
Dang.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it with Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 166 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Come on, man. Dang.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen is pretty sensational.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Taken down at the 47-yard line. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, Eckler. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, LA! Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
I might have hit the ball out, man. Come on, man.
The 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Yeah, here's 200 piece.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. 221 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
Hey, outside.
as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry
They let him tote that
to
thing.
make sure you get in shape.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Down.
try and run. This is
Oh,
Williams.
they gave it
And
to
he's
him on
across
that. Come
for the
on.
touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point from McManus is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Into the ball.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain.
GG's to my opponent, man. Who the LA Chargers.
Sometimes you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Is he going to go for it?
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we go with Williams. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him
Good job, baby.
behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because...
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the
GG's, man.
But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this
Make sure we get credit.
It's in the win column.
Good job, fellas. That's what we wanted to see.